Yo, what's up, everybody? Chris Douglas
and Spencer Ellsperman. What's going on?
What's up? In the midst of this coronavirus, we got Corona Man's alter ego here, Spencer Ellsperman.
Hey, what's going on?
You know, this
Corona
is crazy what's happening right now. So we normally do this at the Hy-Vee Arena.
Yep.
However, due to quarantine issues, we are doing this from our apartment.
Yep.
Dude, speaking of which, that's
mandate.
Let's talk about all the benefits of the coronavirus thus far. Let's spin the wheel because I've actually noticed a bunch of stuff in my life personally that I love from this coronavirus, minus my Turks and Caicos trip getting canceled.
Yeah, that's not a fun one. Yeah, second time.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's horseshit.
All right. So, benefits.
It's been crazy.
So a lot of the good. Okay, so some of the benefits I've been looking into is not having to pay for stuff right now.
Yeah, dude. Well, you're going to hit those benefits. All right, I was talking about the benefit of, like, we've been talking about doing a podcast like this and trying to figure it out. And now that we're going to be locked in our apartment for 30 days. This is making
us doing it.
Essentially, I have all the
I was going to lead my way into, like, those really good benefits. I was just doing, like, the obvious ones that, like, everybody else is thinking. And then all of a sudden, I was going to spit it.
The obvious, so that makes sense. So definitely the, like, setting this podcast up, we would have never done this if the coronavirus would have never put us in this situation, because I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're like, dude, we're going to be looking at each other for the next 30 days intensely. At least I get to go to work. I still have my side hustle, so. Yeah,
thank God. Dude, those are my 3 favorite nights of the week now. It's like, yes, some solitude.
No, I feel you.
But, that is a really good one. And actually it's also, like, really good because it gets you to do things that you normally wouldn't do with everyday society. Like, actually taking time and reading.
Dude, it's funny you mentioned reading.
Okay, I have been grabbing books. Like, I don't know if you saw it today at the office, but I actually didn't grab any business related stuff anymore after that. I was like, fuck this. Look at this book. Yep. This is a business book. I'm going to take this. I was like, I don't know why I'm grabbing these, but I know I'm going to probably read them.
And I've been on a book reading party.
And then I finally grabbed my cousin's book, because the one that she illustrated. I was like,
we went out into the wild the other day, and went to Barnes and Nobles because I wanted to book The Alchemist, and I got some birthday money, so I went and got the book. And dude, that book was epic. Yeah. Have you started reading The Alchemist yet?
I started a little bit. I didn't read very much, but I started a little bit. So
we'll save The Alchemist for episode 2, because it's a really good conversation of how to view the world, and it almost gave me that really nice clarity I got of, it's really not about getting there, it's about your trip to there that everybody talks about.
The process. Yeah, exactly.
It really focused on the process from a different angle and really just showed this dude endlessly getting slapped in the face by the universe of, like, enjoy the process. Yeah. It was great. Great book, though. Great book.
Yeah, we'll talk on that more once I get through a little bit more.
Never thought I'd be a book guy.
Yeah, like, I've just been grabbing all these books and, like, man, all right, well, I'm going to be reading these at some point. And then also, it's just thinking about it's like, okay, well, since I'm not able to do this technically, it's like, how can I still do this but find a way to do it here?
For sure.
It's just been, like, continually, like, thinking of things like, oh yeah, I'll just go do this. Oh wait, you can't. And then it's like, it's kind of a weird thing. We've never really been in this position.
It's a good reset, right?
It is. It's a really good reset. And it's really, really interesting.
When in your life have you had a reset button like this? Besides, so the funny thing is, I dropped a video on our previous, like, check out the, I think I called it COVID-19 coronavirus epidemic versus life reset button, because this is essentially what happened to me 2 years ago in a nutshell. And everything that I knew, everything that I depended on for money, like my job, everything, I just was, like, up in the air, and I decided to chase my dreams and do this stuff, and look where we're at now. Yeah. But it's almost like I had a 2-year experience of, like, wait, let me experience it, and then when it comes around, let me help you through it. It's kind of what it felt like.
So there's, like, actually 2 instances that pop up. The first one that pops up for me is back after college when I had that incident. At Academy.
Oh yeah, your Academy sports.
Yeah. So when I had, no, it's nothing really to be ashamed of. It was just like that incident, and because, like, I had to, I was on probation for 9 months. I had to reset basically anything I thought. I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually take this serious. I'm not gonna be one of those people who weasels their way.
I just got a really good idea
through the probation. But listen,
you should do a drone shot through the window. Anyways,
That's the last thing I'm thinking of at the moment.
That was beautiful.
But so it's like that instance.
Mm-hmm.
I really had to like reset a whole bunch of shit. Like, okay, hey, let's take this probation serious. Let's not drink. Let's not do anything. Let's not weasel our way in and out of it. Like a lot of people will typically do.
For sure.
They don't take it seriously. So I took it seriously. Worked out in the benefit for me. Ended up getting me promoted twice. And then after that, then I was like, oh, great, life's great. Oh, wait, no, it's average life. So that's when I decided to leave Great Life. Because then it was just like that instance. It was also like another learning.
What do you think about that? Is like maybe this is a point at which a lot of people complete their first life. I'm a big thinker here on the sense of I love a bunch of crazy stuff like that, but almost I had everything that I needed for the rest of my life and everything set in a row, and I was like, okay, I'm bored. That was fun. Let's do something else. Mm-hmm. Is that kind of like what you're saying? And you hit?
Yeah. I mean, well, definitely.
I see the golf course is that like
definitely is like definitely is like the golf course.
Your first cycle. What about a cycle? I think that's a really good word. Like maybe there's 3 cycles in life, and the first cycle for me was my nursing. The first cycle for you was your golf course, and maybe this coronavirus epidemic is everybody's first cycle. Just like because on a zodiac calendar, we're starting Aries. We're in Aries. It's the start of a new decade.
We are in Aries
season, ironically.
Yeah, that's like the weird thing. It's like this is 2020. Like, what else is going to be going on this year?
It's beautiful. I love the changes.
But it's just interesting. It's intriguing because we've never experienced anything like this ever. So that's a cool part.
And then seeing everybody freak out a little bit is kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Because from the medical side, this thing's not very scary, especially if you're our age. But obviously, like, bad stuff happens to people, so be careful. But seeing a lot of younger people freak out is a little funny because they think that it's this epic virus that's going to get them, and it just kind of stays dormant in the younger people, or you get a little bit of a flu feeling. Yeah,
I mean, unless you're like one of the younger people who has like a weak immune system. It's either you're older or you have a weak immune system. If you have a weak immune system, you're screwed either way. Like, I'm sorry, but
it's kind of fun to watch people's behavioral patterns change from that angle versus how they were a week before any of this happened. And then you
definitely
really see a lot of people go over the edge.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see what this is going to do to the future of the workforce.
For sure.
Because now companies are going to realize, wow, this actually still kind of works with remotely. Yeah. Maybe we won't do full remote, but maybe we'll do a 25% increase of employees working remotely.
You and I had like epiphany with FitPass. I was like, dude, it would have been great if we had FitPass on the market right now because everything that we envisioned originally starting 2.5 years ago, even with AOFN, is booming right now.
Yeah. Well, FitPass necessarily wouldn't be booming in the sense of what the actual pass is for, but everything that we had set up for the idea behind FitPass would be booming right now.
All the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, because obviously, like, you can't go to any of the stores and use your discounts or anything like that, except for the online ones. But outside of that, what the platform that was really behind it all, that would be booming, killing it right now. Absolutely.
It would have been its own special place, but I've seen what we built from it, though.
Yeah.
That's been the crazy stuff. It's nothing that we intended, and then kind of what one day we joked about, oh, maybe we'll own a production company at the end of this, and then we suck it into existence.
And look where we are. Hello!
What do you, so benefits, though. What other, tying back to benefits, kind of going full circle with this.
So for benefits for people who like haven't really even looked into any of this stuff that's going on, well, a lot of your stuff's getting delayed. Which is good and bad. It's good because it's like, cool, you can use your money for food and, essentials. That's a key word, I guess, going around now is essentials. So you can use your money on essentials rather than, oh, man, I'm not going to make this bill or this bill because more than likely your landlord's going to be giving you guys like at least 30 days. Everything else is about 60 days unless it's... there was one thing I was looking up that was about 90 days that they're going to give you. Oh, it's like interest on loans.
Okay.
So paying interest on loans is going to be about 90 days. All the other bills pretty much here in the Kansas City area are about 60 days from what I've been seeing are like big companies. And then housing is very variable is what I'll say. Yeah, I'm not going to lead somebody down the wrong path, but that's been like an interesting thing. It's like, okay, it helps people's money situation for now since they're not making money. But the country's thinking about giving us money. I don't know how I feel about
where
that.
Where did you find these resources for everybody watching and listening?
So
this was
I found,
this is a gold mine.
Dude, I actually found all this on one website. It was the most incredible thing I've never experienced. It's called Possible. I will. I'll be sure to. We'll put up the link whenever we go through and edit this. We'll put the link. Yeah, it's like I think it was like possible.com, and it was like all I did was like search what should I do with my finances during the coronavirus, and then found this was like third or fourth one down. Clicked on it and literally told you your taxes. Oh, and taxes are getting pushed back to July 15th. To getting those
taxes done.
Yeah, for business and individuals, pushed back to like July 15th. Dude, everything's pushed back. It's like a 2-hour delay for school. It seems like. Like all of this is like a 2-hour delay for school almost. Like that feeling of everything's pushing back in life just a little bit,
which is nice. I don't know. It's like daylight savings for the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, okay, so you went from that perspective of benefits. What about from our perspective of benefits of like learning keyword like long tail keywords, and then creating a character that fits the keywords, and then using a storyline and previous talent into developing. So we developed a character, Corona Man, which I'm sure everybody who's watching this has seen.
Corona Man.
But Corona Man was essentially just a market test of can we get people to watch videos of the keywords, and we get people there. So all I'm doing is tracking a ton of YouTube analytics, and it's telling me exactly what I hit in the head and what I didn't.
And all I'm doing is just trying to think of funny and absolutely ridiculous, but somehow make it relatable to you guys for all this stuff.
And it's fun, too, because
it's actually hilarious.
In creating the character, we're like, how can we get people to watch something kind of like stupid, like TikTok videos people go through? How can we make purposeless content, throw in education on coronavirus, and decrease people's fear of it? It's almost like create the comical, like, shove it off the shoulder.
Give people smiles and laughs that they don't already have on their face.
And it was fun to actually build this, implement it, get the keywords firing, and everything that we did worked. And then we also learned some cool marketing on Facebook, which is in video 2 or 3. I think it's in the third. It's a vlog, how we created the Corona Man and why.
Yeah, it's actually. Not only is that one a must-watch, but all three of them are a must-watch. And you really have to go 1 through 3. It's not like, some shows where you can just go, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.
And you can essentially see how we built the character, but you see the first video, then you see the second video that we were like, okay, we got to film this.
Yep.
The third video, we actually had the vlog film a little bit, created some scenes, and then threw it all together, and it turned out really cool. I actually enjoyed that video.
Oh,
that's a quick 4 minutes and 17 seconds. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's down to 4:17 now?
No, that's how long the episode 3 was.
Yeah, I thought it was at like 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
So
4:17.
4:17 now.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that
that's a good benefit.
That is. And honestly, it's just been like, you're not as stressed out. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't feel as stressed out right now.
Dude, I was gonna say that this.
Like, I know there's maybe some people like are hearing this and like, what are you talking about? How are you not stressed out with everything going on? I'm like,
not stressed out.
I have like zero stress. You know why? Because I can't go do anything.
I said this to you because I was thinking to myself as I'm walking back to my car at Amazon.
Yeah.
I enjoyed going to Amazon the other night, which I've never done before.
Yeah.
And then I realized how much we're out in public and not here, away from everything, that I realized how overstimulated I've been probably for the past 2.5 years. And I was able to get this feeling of like just not stressed out all the time from simply not being out as much. And I was like, that's a blessing. I would have never found that out if this hadn't happened.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't feel stressed. Like, somebody was like, oh my gosh, like they asked, us about like how our business is going, how things are going to be for us. I was like, I think it'll be fine. They're like, do you really think that? I was like, yeah, no, actually, I was like, I think it'll be fine. I was like, I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. But I was like, with everything I've been reading, there's no reason for you to stress.
We're optimistic people anyways, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If something bad's going to happen, why not just look at the bright side of it and make the blow a little less? Because as you create those feelings of like, I want to be the victim, I want it to hurt more.
Yeah.
It does hurt more.
Yeah, it does hurt.
You create your reality, so make it be like.
And I am so guilty of doing that. But like with this, it's just like, okay, this sucks. I was like, honestly, the thing that I'm most bummed about is I can't see people. Like, I can't, like, you know, just be like, hey, yo, you want to, like, meet up? Or, hey, you want to, like, come by the arena? I can't do that. And that's the only thing that I miss. Everything else, I'm totally cool
So
with.
I looked at the camera, 15:15, just to let you know we got 10 minutes, but it is synchronicity.
Gotcha. But, yeah, like, there's literally no stress. Like, I'm just like, wake up whenever I wake up. Like, today I woke up at 7 o'clock. Felt fine.
Dude.
After, like, 5 hours, I was like, man, I feel good. You know,
It's
got a little something to
amazing.
drink, did a little something else, and I was like, you know, I got nothing to do. I was like, I'm kind of tired. Let's go back to bed.
Yeah.
And then just nap for another 2 more hours. Like,
it's good. It's good.
It's
a good
really
time to be alive, I think.
yeah, it really is.
I don't know what's happening next,
Yeah.
and I wish I did. I got a good feeling stuff is moving, but this has been a really
gonna be very
good,
intriguing.
just deep, fresh breath of. Okay, it's literally a life reset button. Everything that I disliked from the past couple months, I'm able to just go, no, wait. Now let's reset and go.
Yeah.
And it's really allowed me to get the ducks in a row too. I feel like I had 20 little baby chicks behind me and they're all over the place and I'm running around the pond and now I'm like, all right, you step out of line, you're drowning. Like keeping this line.
You out of line, you're drowning.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Keep
aggressive.
going.
Wow.
Hopefully business will get you, man.
Hopefully Peter doesn't hear that one. Talking about ducklings and drowning.
What do you think another benefit is? Something that you've really done
there's something
change in a positive way from all this.
I mean, I would say this whole experience has made me have to accept the fact that I need to FaceTime with people more often. Like when they want to, because most of the time I would reject a FaceTime and be like, and then call them right back. And they're like, well, why'd you do that? I was like, because I don't like FaceTime. Yeah, but it doesn't make me like dislike it as much. It just kind of feels like, okay, well, I haven't seen somebody's face, so
I think that's another benefit is this this entire quarantine that we're about to start on Tuesday or tomorrow. Today is Monday.
Today's Monday.
So this quarantine has really made me realize what things are in front of me that I've been neglecting that I won't have access to as freely. So now I know like more of that you don't know you love it till you lose it kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really made me realize the things that I'm going to be missing over this period.
Yeah.
And it was stuff that I took for granted that now isn't there. And then you're like, ouch. Okay. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for, being able to go see my family.
Yeah.
Even though I don't see them as much as I should. But now I'm, because I try to make it a routine on Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays to go see them since they live across, in a whole nother state. But.
Ladies and gents, for you that don't know, it's like a 30-minute drive across the state line.
It's 30 minutes, and as busy as we are,
I know
30 minutes is a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's like, maybe I could give them more than 3 days a week. Stuff, and then the gym. As soon as my gym closed, this thing kind of hit me a little bit. And then I realized I hadn't been going to the gym with that motivation lately. But as soon as they were like, getting close to probably closing the gym, I started going more. I started appreciating it more. I realized, I was taking this for granted too.
Yep.
So it's a beautiful.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like I kind of am bummed that I'm not working at the golf course. I was like, man, you know what? This isn't gonna get so bad to where like I'll still be able to work at the golf course part time. I was like, we're not gonna shut down.
Dude, you know what you should do at the golf course? That should be its own podcast show. You guys film from like 3 to 5. Throughout the summer.
That's a good idea.
Just like Thursday night podcast night. You guys do it
right after the guys take off for league.
Yeah.
Right at 5:30 we start. And then as they go. All right.
And that's Berkshire Hathaway too. Warren Buffett. We're still
Van Tile. Yeah. Let's get everybody's names in there.
Yeah.
But but no, like it's really made me appreciate that. It's like, man, I just wish I could, go hit range balls. And I mean, I could, but I would probably get called. The cops would get called on me out there. There's good people out there that make sure nobody messes with the golf course. Yeah. And I'm not recognizable yet. Man. But yeah, it's been quite interesting. This is cool. I think it'll be cool.
I think a lot of people hate change.
Yeah.
So give them about 2 months after the initial first blows over. So around April 20th, add another month, and people will really realize how great this was for them because of how much change they had to just endure in the moment.
Well, and really, out. It's also
and it's the entrepreneurship model.
It's made people look inward.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Because guess what?
After Pisces,
you can't go outside You have to go inside.
For sure. I love that.